comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Allen's checked in for Washington. Now here's Thomas. 9 points last game out. Over in the corner, Turner. Pass to Freak. And the layup's good off the glass. Freak's got 9 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Villanueva with a screen on Thomas. Porter in the corner. Now the feed to Allen. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Wizards. Here's Sessions. 14 points from him the last game against Miami. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Boston. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Bradley is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks put forth a nice effort. He finished with 28 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. This game is just the latest performance in what has been a hot streak for him. Will he bring the fire tonight, guys?
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Now here's Beal. 9 points last game out. Shot by Seraphin. No good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Freak. They get it back. Bradley dishes to Freak. And Sullinger kicks to Freak. And the three ball is good. Freak's got 12.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now here's Beal. Not a lot of room. The high post shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Wizards trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Beal with another miss.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 28-point game against New York. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Oh, that's blocked. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Freak. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that. I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Here's Morris. Hits the target from 18 feet. Morris has got 6.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Now here's Crowder. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that one's good. Freak.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Sessions passes to Beal. Morris outside. Pass to Sessions. Just 5 to shoot. That's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And checking out some numbers for Sessions, how his last 10 games have gone. He's right around 9 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's been a bit of a struggle for him. I mean, he can get down on himself at times. He's just got to keep working, and I think things will turn around.
Yeah, this is where his character gets tested, Greg. I mean, his will to fight through adversity is a question mark, but I think he's got a good chance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Gortat has come in for Kevin Seraphin, and Brooks subbed in for Sessions. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
So it's Washington now. Morris a screen. Brooks dishes to Morris. Fades and shoots. Rebound Boston. Freak's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Crowder. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Henry Sims has checked in for Markieff Morris. And Porter subbed in for Tony Allen. And a change for the Celtics. Turner's checked in for Thomas. And Beal kicks to Sims. Pass to Porter. And he dunks it down.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time. I tell you what, they've got a nice reservation for him over on the bench if he keeps this up. 4th turnover already.
Smart.
Here's Brooks. He has 7. The pass to Sims. He dishes it to Gortat. The shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Lots of tension. The fans were pretty restless, and so was their bench. Neck and neck excitement, but just not enough to get all the way back.
You know, and that's what sports is. It's almost like reality TV because no one knows what to expect down the stretch. And the way that one went back and forth, no one knew how it would ultimately end up.
It's called live drama. That's why we love this game.
Very compelling.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
The dish to Freak. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now, here's Porter. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Freak, number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And Boston has possession. Smart passes to Freak. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Out to Brooks from downtown. And again, Washington with the triple.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls.
The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. First in fewest turnovers per game. Second in opponent points per game. And they also show up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. That's elite level marksmanship at the stripe.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
And the Wizards making a change here. Villanueva's checked in.
Wow, this guy is doing an instructional video from outside out there. He's got 4 in the game, but 3 have come in this quarter.
Launches a 3, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 8 rebounds in this game. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
What a game we've seen here for Freak. He has 9 rebounds. And he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
He hits the second from the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Brooks. 10 points for him. Johnson with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Shoots from 12. And it's Freak missing. Wizards trail by 3. Unloads from 13. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. They set the pick. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Brooks kicks to Porter. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Johnson dishes to Freak. Outside Turner. Tries a 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Well, I mean, I guess that's a question for them, really. I'm not going to try and guess what they'll be doing in the locker room because I think that's a pointless exercise.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. I'll start with what's been a solid offensive effort for us. We're shooting the ball well because we're not trying to do too much. If the shot hasn't been there, you guys haven't forced it. Good work. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. This is a very tough opponent, and we've got a difficult half in front of us. But I've got all the faith in the world in you guys. I know you can get this done.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Marquise Morris is out there with Gortat, and it's Brooks in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Clock at 6. No one covering. Beal's got the first bucket of the third here for the Wizards. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
The Wizards with the lead. Over to the left wing. Porter. Rebound, Boston.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Crowder, the pass to Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a moment to see numbers for Sullinger. He's averaging 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
He's perfect from the line this time. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Gortat with a screen on Thomas. And Brooks. Here we go. That's tipped. Here's Freak. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
And it's blocked.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Thomas with the ball. Now Beal defending. And that one's good. Freak.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Wizards trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, Verizon Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
We've got a second, so we'll bring up a list of shooting guards that have been red hot at the free throw line over the past month. Freak, third.
And one of the benefits of being as fantastic at the free throw line as he is it allows him to be really aggressive at driving the lane.
Which he is, very aggressive. He'll explode from his usual spot on the perimeter toward the rack, looking for contact, seeking it out, trying to get himself to the foul line.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league rankings. First in fewest turnovers per game, 10th in free throw shooting. And they kept the lid on opposing teams' overall offense as well. They're in the top 10 in opponent scoring.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Here's Sullinger. Here's Freak. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Freak's got 30 points.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Porter, no luck. Celtics leading by 6. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Beal. No good. Some solid defense from Freak. Here's Boston now. They're on an 11-2 run. Kicks it to Crowder. Sullinger a screen on Morris, and the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. Washington making some changes. Allen comes in. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Smart. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Sullinger. Here's Freak. And finally they hit one. Freak's got 13 points in just this quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Brooks kicks to Beal from outside the arc. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Beal's got it back down to single digits for the Wizards.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Over in the corner, Sullinger shoots it. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Jared Sullinger.
Brooks can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics out in front. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-5 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
I realize this. Respect this here. Check. I realize this.
Every dime is a flavor.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
It's the winner's race. Eating with Kenny. Eggs at the table, no dinner plate.
On the floor for Boston. Freak in a two-guard. Also smart out there. Evan Turner is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Nicholson in at the 4. And that one's good. Freak.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Feeds it to Beal. Fires the 3. And that one's good.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Turner. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Some good play tonight for Beal. He's got 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Gortat's checked in for Henry Sims. Morris comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Allen. And then for Boston, Johnson, he's checked in for Nicholson. Crowder comes in for Evan Turner. And Thomas subbed in for Smart. Thomas kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Freak. Back to Johnson. Inside, there's Freak. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Brooks against Thomas. Dives for it. He had stolen by Sullinger. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Freak with the ball.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Beal. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backboard.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe they've yet to.
Celtics leading by 10. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. He kicks it to Freak. Pass to Crowder. The 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, I tell you what, after turning the ball over so much in the first half, guys, he's really settled down nicely since. And doesn't have any turnover since the break.
Washington making some changes. Morris is checked in for Henry Sims. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Beal.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Brooks kicks to Allen. The 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Johnson kicks to Freak, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Brooks. Softly drops in the floater. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Celtics leading by 12. Porter with the steal. Brooks with it. Now defended by Freak. Dishes it to Gortat. The shot from the low post is good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now here's Freak, defended by Allen. Freak kicks to Crowder. Here's Sullinger, and it's Boston with another.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Gortat. Oubre comes in for Otto Porter. Oh!
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls!
Here's Sessions. The feed to Morris. Nice ball movement by Washington. And that one's good.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Wallace. In the corner, Nicholson with it. Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. Allen outside. Morris into the lane. And Washington again with the bucket.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's Freak. Hits the three-point bomb.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. Shaq, what'd you think?
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
What a special night for him offensively. Anytime you can get a player who's scoring up in the 40s, you know he was feeling it. And once he got rolling, his teammates were getting him the ball and just getting out his way.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie.